Hello my soapy friends and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Lissa, also known as the Soap Chef on this channel where we make all things with a rather good lather. I've been a maker in this industry for over 2 decades. We are a 3D bath bomb mold supplier and my favorite products to make, of course, are bath bombs. But that's enough about me. Let's get right into the video.
Hey guys, just a quick word before we get started at Creation Station today. I just wanted to show you guys these little things that you're going to see me in videos. I'm going to be wearing these on my forearms once in a while if it's necessary to cover up basically the purple splotches and like bruising type of things that you guys have been seeing in the videos recently. I'm not going to get into a whole big long thing about my medical things that are going on, but right now, it seems like this is a side effect of the steroid injections that I get in both of my shoulders every 3 months, where it can thin out your skin. And so every time I bang, bump, scratch, or have any type of pressure put on either one of my arms, it will well up in a huge purple blotchy bruise. Like immediately. And that's what you guys have been seeing on my forearms. I do have an appointment to see a hematologist just to make sure that, you know, there's nothing else going on. But I'm going to be wearing these. These are for thin skin so that you don't like rip your arm open if you happen to bang something on there. So just to cover things up while I'm doing videos, because it is unsightly. I mean, I've seen the videos. I watch them when I'm editing. You know, it's unsightly. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm going to be I'm going to be wearing these in videos if I have lots of the bruising things going on the forearms. But that's enough about that. Let's go over to Creation Station. We're going to be making a lovely face scrub. Let's go. So remember all that rice that we used. We soaked that rice, we washed it really well, and then we made our rice water. Well, this is all the leftover rice. I spread it all out on some baking paper right here, some butcher paper rather, and I just left this overnight to dry. And so it's now really nice and hard and crunchy, but I'm not going to waste this because we can use this in face scrubs, body scrubs, scalp scrubs, which is what I'm going to be using it in. So I already did the majority of it, but I'm just going to grind this and turn it into flour. It's very, very fine flour. And so then there you go. You've got your mix all ready to go for your scrubs. Let's go ahead and get this on the top and we'll give it a buzz and make some rice flour. Waste not, want not. We used everything. All right, let's just dump that in there. And here you go. We've got beautiful rice flour now. Okay, let's go put this to use now. Okay, so we just got done making our rice flour. We're going to be using that in our facial scrub today. We're making a carrot and rice facial scrub today. I've got all the ingredients lined up. I'm going to tell you what's in it, and then the recipe will be over on Patreon as usual. So we're going to start off by putting some aloe juice. That's our first component, and this is aloe juice that I made from scratch using the 200 times aloe powder and some distilled water. I did heat that up ever so slightly so that I can get the allantoin incorporated in a little bit better. That's a little tip for you guys when working with allantoin. If you're finding it hard to disperse, just go ahead and heat up your liquid portion just ever so slightly. We're not, you know, bringing it to a boil by any means. You're going to see that this is a little bit on the cloudy side. Normally, when you're working with allantoin, it's not going to be like this. It's cloudy because of the aloe juice. And I just made the aloe juice this morning, so it hasn't really had all that much time to settle. The powders are all dissolved, but this will get clear the longer that it sits. So we're going to let this allantoin dissolve in here all the way till we don't see any more specks, which we don't. All right, then the next thing we're going to be doing is adding some of the rice milk that we've been working with. We made this ourselves. So we've got aloe juice, we've got allantoin, and now we're going to be putting in some rice milk, keeping with our theme of rice that we've been working with for the past couple of weeks. After that, we're going to be adding in some aloe gel. Again, we made this ourselves using the aloe juice from scratch, and then we turned that into aloe gel. All right, let's get some glycerin into the mix because we need a humectant. Vegetable glycerin into the mix. Next, we're going to be putting in some SCI powder. Wear a mask, you guys, because, you know, these small little particles do waft up into the air. You don't want to breathe that stuff in. All right, let me go ahead and get in here with my spatula just to make sure everything is dissolving. Remember, this is going to be a foaming face scrub. And the fact that I heated up that aloe juice in the beginning is helping to dissolve this SCI powder. Just checking to make sure there's really not a whole lot of granules left on the bottom. Looks like everything is okay. Okay, after that, we're going to be adding some decylglucoside as your second surfactant. Because this is going to be a cleansing scrub for your face. It's not just a scrub. It's a foaming one, so we need some cleansers in here. So this is decylglucoside. Followed by some cocamidopropylbutane. In this next container is our oil portion, and I already melted everything down just for sake of time today on camera. But I've got aloe butter, hemp seed, pumpkin seed. You could use carrot seed if you'd like. I didn't have any more carrot tissue oil. So what did I say? Aloe butter, hemp seed, pumpkin seed. I've got my Olive M1000 and my cetyl alcohol. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and get that into the mix here before it starts solidifying too much on us. Hemp seed is very, very good in facial products. It's got a 0 comedogenic rating. It's awesome. I'm going to get in here with my stick blender in just a minute And so you've seen the color change now because of that pumpkin seed oil and the hemp seed oil. Those are very dark oils, obviously. All right, let's get in here with the stick blender and give it a couple little buzzes. Okay, now that that's all mixed in, let's just take a quick temp just to make sure. We're at 86. That's very, very good. Okay, so our next phase is going to be, and I mixed everything already together just again for sake of time on the camera today. So in here I've got my vitamin E, I've got aloe extract, and I've got my liquid Germal Plus. All right, this is looking pretty good. So now I'm going to be adding that rice flour that we just made. And I'm also going to be adding carrot powder, as well as some black jojoba beads. Those are going to be all of your exfoliators. Now you could put as much of those exfoliators in here as you'd like. And you can either put this into a jar when you're ready to use this, or you could put it into a bottle, like with a flip cap. This is not a really thick scrub for your face. All right, and that's it. Let's put that aside, and we're gonna try some. All right, so let's pour this into a small little container. And then I will just take some from here and we'll do a little bit of a demo. Right away, I am feeling the scrubbiness from those jojoba beads. As you can see, this is a very, very nice cleanser with ever so slightly gentle of an exfoliation for your face. Very creamy, very silky, nothing harsh. Just creamy goodness to mildly cleanse and exfoliate your face. Okay, you guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you feel fancy enough to do so. You can hit the notification bell, comment, share with your friends, do all those YouTube-y things. Again, the recipe is going to be up in all the usual places, up on my Patreon, Soap Chef molds on Etsy, soap-chef.com. Everything's going to be in a PDF form if you would like to try this recipe out for yourself, okay? But until we meet again, you guys, be kind and stay humble and take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.